Welcome to edition 1 of Awaken, Baken, not bacon, Baken, and Reiken or Reiki. My name is Doug, Sensei of Barefoot Dojo. This is Yoji, and yes, this just came up this morning, the idea to start doing these. I just finished my wakey bakey with Reiki that I do every single morning as I wake up and I have my coffee. And I said, let's do this one right after. Because what I was going to talk about right now, I was going to talk about Awaken, Baken, and Reiken, and I did it. And I'm going to talk about it now. Very quickly, I teach and share Youmekido. Youmekido is a practice, a spiritual practice for spiritual development. It consists of 3 main areas. It consists of Namaste, NLP or Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and Reiki. What I want to talk about right now, in me, is Namaste. I am working to develop the practice of greeting and leaving a situation where I'm with somebody with Namaste. In Youmekido, we use Namaste as a mirror. We use the world as our mirror. And it's one of the hardest exercises you're going to ever use. It's one of the exercises everyone argues with. All I say is, if you want to practice in the dojo, the sensei is merely someone who has walked the path ahead of you. I'm just simply sharing tools I use every day, as I'm going to share right now with you. The mirror, Reiki, me getting pissed off at people in a group. Namaste is I see the spirit in you that is also in me. I see the divine in you that is also in me. I see the world, which is me. My inner world is a reflection of my outer world as trucks go by. Check out my Wakey Bakey and Reiki right before episode, I believe 7. It's going to be on tomorrow, Monday. Let me get back to this. I joined Reiki groups to get back into this. This is on Facebook, to see what's going on, to ask questions, to talk about things. And so now I'm in this one group, and I love what it is. This gentleman works, and he focuses on Japanese Reiki. And I see he's trying to get to the most original of Usui he can, which I agree with, and is what I share within Youmekido. Within the group, people are starting to talk about different things and how they view Reiki, and what should be and what shouldn't be. And I'm getting triggered because it's looking like a cult, because they're saying it has to be this and it has to be that. And the thing is, when I say they, I'm only referring to a few people, because there's a small group that says this and a small group that says this. Yet, being the mirror, when I look at the mirror of them saying it, I see the whole world saying that. And I become triggered. And that's where I start having to use Youmekido and go, why am I triggered? And one of the areas is attunements. And this has to do with, because within Youmekido, I share what I believe attunements to be using NLP. I share what I believe attunements to be after talking to many dozens and dozens of people. Close to 100 different people who have been attuned, watching different people be attuned. I understand attunements. I believe there is a scientific side, and I believe there's a side we don't understand. Yet, when you deconstruct Reiki, you need to look at the scientific side, because when you do that, wow, the woo-woo, as I call it, gets more powerful. And when I see these other people just jumping in with the whole idea of attunements only can be done because somebody places their hands on your head, because somebody places their hands on their head, and that's where I get triggered. Because Dr. Usui attuned himself. I went through the same practice and thing that Dr. Usui did to attune myself. Even though I was attuned hands-on, I went down and attuned myself with a 40-day meditation and fast I sat on a mountain overnight. I didn't go sit on a mountain, for the whole times. Yet I did it. I understand what happened there. And yeah, I was attuned. Yet people are so locked into it. And so I am triggered by that. And so what I've all of a sudden realized, and all of this has to do with, it's not anything to do with them, because they believe what they do, or at least they're trying to believe it. What it has to do with my own beliefs about, do I believe what I believe in attunements? Because I'm going to be sharing this. And unless I believe it 100%, it's going to be hard to pass on to someone else any information about this and share it. Because if I'm partially not believing about what the information I share, they're not going to believe it. I just shared a little information about attunements to you right there. So, after I sat back and I said, okay, that's fine. I'll let those people have those beliefs. And it's all right. I can't change the world and everyone's beliefs. All I can do is share what I can with those around me, because I find joy. I've talked to many of those people who are questioning, and their lives, their own words is their life is in chaos. They're still searching. And, yes, I'm judging a little. I try not to judge as much as possible. Yet, I'm looking at how happy my life is getting by doing this and taking this off and using the world as a mirror and looking into my own life. And because I used the world as a mirror this morning, I was able to throw away a bunch of things that were holding me back. And I've decided to step forward and open up my own Facebook group. You're going to be able to find it, well, I'll see. You're going to be able to find it by typing in to Facebook Reiki Deconstructed, or even Reiki, and it'll come up. Within there, you're going to see the photo, and we're going to be calling it Barefoot Dojo. And it's because of the practice that we do with inside. My point being is, once I released and understood why I was so triggered on those people saying these things and me challenging my beliefs, I realized it's because of my own fear of just preaching this message. And so that's why I've decided to, as of today, I'm going to be opening that group up. I'm putting these videos within there. I'm going to be talking within there, attracting people in there, sharing my ideas and views. And I better be solid within my view and my belief of what I do. Or there's no way I'm going to be able to have a dojo and share and help people past what they have, because their fear is going to be stronger and push me back into my fear. In the dojo, the sensei is strong, and the sensei is strong for the students that walk in. We're no better than each other. We're all walking a path to get to where we want to be. It's just, I walked a path ahead of you, and I know to walk this path ahead, I got to be strong. And I say it's for you? No, it's for me. The world is our reflection. The more we can see this, the more we will awaken. Find our joy in life, which is Baken, and tap into the energy, which in Japan we call Reiki. With that, namaste.